If you have a house to sell in Hamilton, or if you're thinking of moving to Hamilton and you're kind of wondering how the real estate market is doing, you've come to the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you guys all the stats you can handle, and probably more than you can handle. But I think this will be very helpful to you if you guys are thinking of making a move anytime soon. And by the way, if I can help in any way, you can call or text me at this number, or you can go check out my website, but that's not why you're here. So let's check out the top five markets. So if you are a home seller, and if you happen to be in one of these markets, that's really good, because these markets are doing a lot better than some of the other markets. So the busiest market in Hamilton is Hamilton Mountain for number of sales. They accounted for 33% of the sales in January. And right behind it is Stoney Creek at about 24-25%. And rounding out the top five are Hamilton Center, Hamilton East at 13%, and Ancaster at number five at 11% of home sales happening on the Hamilton Real Estate Board. Now, let's look at some prices. Average price for a freehold townhouse in Hamilton, we're sitting at $677,000. And median price for the same freehold townhouse is $688,000. And if you look at detached homes, average price for a detached house in Hamilton, not just the top five, but everything added together, $836,000. Median price, we're looking at $782,000 for a detached in Hamilton. Now, condos, average price is $455,000. And a median price for a condo in Hamilton, we're sitting at $425,000. Now, benchmark prices, these tend to be a bit more stable. This just means like the price of a typical house in that area. So, detached benchmark price, we're sitting at $812,000. And that has not changed compared to last January 2024. So, nothing's changed, no increases in benchmark prices at all for detached homes. And condos, on the other end, they actually went down. Right now, benchmark price for a condo is sitting at $442,000, and that's down 6%. So, continuing with the top five markets, so we're going to see how exactly they're doing, because even though these are the busy markets, you're actually going to see that they're not actually all that busy. So, number of sales happened are in the first column. Hamilton Mountain had 90 sales, and the average price in Hamilton Mountain for the month of January was $725,000. But this is the last column is that I want to kind of bring your attention to. So these are the busy markets, like I mentioned before. So these are the busiest, but even the busiest markets have about 3.5 to 4.5 months of supply, which is not great news if you're a home seller. But obviously, if you're on the other side, it's great news, because homes are sitting around longer, and there's tons and tons of supply to choose from, which is what every buyer dreams of. So Ancaster, only 31 sales, and the average price in Ancaster was 1,027,000, and 4 months of inventory. So something to keep an eye on if you're thinking of buying or selling. And if you look at the 5-year running average, it was slow. The last this January was extremely slow. It was on par with what was happening back in 2023. So we had 369 sales in 2025 January, and average price was $757,000. That would make it slower than last year on 2024, but kind of on par with what was happening in 2023, with the price only gone up $7,000 on average. And here are some key stats that I think are also important, because this is the kind of stuff that tells you, kind of gives you a better pulse of the market. So sales are down almost 9% compared to January 2024. And but on the opposite end, uh, listings, active listings on MLS, on the Hamilton Real Estate Board, they are actually up 34%. Months of supply is up 47%, which is not great news if you're thinking of selling. And average days on market is about the same as last year, but it's almost 2 months. We're sitting at 49 days on market on average. So if anybody's going to tell you that he's going to bring you five offers in one week, that's just not realistic. And average price, as I showed you before, we're sitting at $757,000, which is down about 4.3% compared to 2023. And also, not great news if you're a seller, is listings are up. New listings came on the market by a margin of 35.3% increase compared to 2024. And as always, if you guys need any help buying or selling, or if you just have any questions about the real estate market, you can call or text me here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.